Howdy folks, welcome back to another Armored Warfare replay. I am your host, Mighty Bjorn, and today, PvE Hardcore Operation Rolling Thunder, I have for you a platoon of Raging with his MGM 166, Nexus Kane with his Cat TB, and then myself in the Tier 10 light tank, the PL01. And I'm actually also going to be featuring the Polandball skin in this replay. I have actually featured the Polandball skin before, but might as well get another look at it while we are here. So here you go, the PL01. And let's dive on into the information here. I'm actually going to have to kind of go through this because there's actually quite a bit of information on this light tank. The PL01 is a Polish light tank mock-up created by Obram with support from BAE Systems. The concept was based on the Swedish CV90 120T light tank. The PL01.
The BLM took over the castle in a surprise attack, and now they're after the civilians in the city. Our forces are organizing a counter-strike, but we need you to hold them at bay. BLM forces are moving towards the waterfront.
Nexus Kane and I was actually discussing at the time something about the CATTB here, and yeah, that was it right there.
We can't broadcast anything to civilians with those things up. Identify. Hostile tank.
The PL01 was first unveiled at the International Defense Industry Exhibition in Kilson on September 2nd, 2013. The PL01 features some very interesting concepts. The driver sits in the front of the hull on the left side with its 940 horsepower diesel engine to his right. The commander and gunner sits in the hull behind the driver. The turret is mounted towards the rear and is unmanned. It can be armed with either a 105mm main gun or a 120mm main gun. A coaxial UKM 2000C 7.62mm machine gun is mounted coaxially. Lots of stuff to go over here. It also had a pintle-mounted 7.62mm machine gun, 12.7mm machine gun, or 40mm automatic grenade launcher built into a remote station. You can see it there on the very top center of the turret. There is also an active protection system built into the turret to intercept incoming missiles and smoke grenade launchers as well. 4 infantrymen can ride in the back of the PL01, which in game you can actually have a sniper in the back of the PL01. All electronics is stabilized, and observation and sights all have laser rangefinders. The PL01 has day and night cameras with 3rd generation thermal imaging equipment. All cameras feed to a visual data display series of visual data display screens. The whole vehicle is encased in a hardened ceramic Armida shell. The shell is designed to provide superior protection to the frontal arc of the hull and turret. The armor plating is modular designed, and additional armor can be added to the vehicle for additional protection. The PL01 has some variant designs. It was planned to have a command variant, mine clearance vehicle, and an armored repair vehicle. The tank is also known as a stealth tank. The tank is covered with a special temperature control series of special temperature control wafers that allows the tank to hide its thermal signature. It is said that the wafers can be controlled to throw off different heat signatures, such as something closer to that of a passenger car. The PL01 is also covered with a radio wave absorbent material. That is so it also has radio stealth. So far, only the concept vehicle has been produced. The PL01 has a much different futuristic design than obviously your average tank. That being said, as of 2018, it seems that no vehicles have been produced, even though it was planned to put the vehicle in production by 2018. There's a lot of concepts to this vehicle, and I would actually honestly say probably due to the price tag and the fact that it is such a expensive light tank, it probably has been deemed so far that no one really needs a vehicle of this nature. But it's a very unique vehicle. The PL01, just as a notation here, additional notation, the PL01 has appeared in 3 video games. Besides Armored Warfare, the PL01 can also be seen in World War III, as well as Grand Theft Auto 5. And I actually do have reviews of both of those games on my YouTube channel. Alright, so let's talk about the vehicle in Armored Warfare here before the replay wraps up. It is a Tier 10 vehicle. It only mounts a 120mm main gun, and it does carry a sniper, or it can carry a sniper. It is actually a pretty zippy little vehicle, and the gun to it is quite powerful. Due to the nature of the armor, it has very superior heat and shape charge munition protection, due to the fact that this whole vehicle, or just about this whole vehicle, is encased in ceramic armor. Also, due to its shaping and other things of that nature, it is actually very resilient to even armor-piercing type munitions, almost giving this the feel of a main battle tank. Now, while the armor is not as good as a main battle tank, it's actually still quite good, especially for its mobility, small size, high camouflage rating, and very long view range. Also, as you can see, the 120mm main gun, it's an auto-loading cannon with 6 shots in the magazine, and it is fast firing. It's also got a fairly quick reload, as an empty magazine can be reloaded in around 14 seconds. Now, this vehicle I do not have fully upgraded yet, but it does quite well. It is actually a very hard vehicle to spot, even when shooting, and when sitting still in a bush with camo crew skills and things of that nature. You almost have to be sitting right on top of the PL01 to be able to spot it. The coaxial nor pintle-mounted machine gun is usable in the vehicle, and it does have a hard kill active protection system, which can help prevent you from being, well, jumped. Magazine's almost loaded here, so here we go. Let's try to spit out 6 shots out of its magazine, but as you can see, it is a quite powerful vehicle. Pour it onto the Bradley here, and this is with nothing actually but a heat loadout.
Pull back, Black Company. It's time to take out that main.
And there you go, folks. That is the end of the replay. Let's cover how the replay went. So I'd get 18,655 damage, and I would spot 3 enemy vehicles and destroy 8. I really wasn't trying to spot so much this game, as it is an urban battlefield scenario, and the spotting range is not necessarily as important as armor and even some mobility. But so it'd be said, I'd be actually number 2 overall for damage, following Nexus Kane with a CATTB, and I would be actually number 2 for spotting, doing 5,106 spotting damage, which was actually less than Raging with his MGM 166. So it wasn't a great game overall, but it did feature the PL01's strengths, which is the camouflage factor and its powerful 120mm rapid fire cannon. It almost feels like you're firing a slow fire auto cannon. But anyway, folks, hopefully you enjoyed the replay. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again for the next Armored Warfare video.